I build a lot of houses. Some might even say it's all I build on this channel, but that made me think, how many houses could I build in just 1 hour? Let's find out. All right, so I have 100 plots here. I'm just gonna start the timer and see how many houses I could build. Realistically, I'm gonna aim for like 10. I'm going for like detail in these, so I don't want them to just be like a box, and I want them all to look pretty interesting. So with that stuff out of the way, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So for the first house here, I think I'm just gonna go for something pretty simple, just like a stone foundation with like oak walls. I don't wanna do anything too crazy here. We'll keep the shape pretty simple too for it. Let's do a rectangle for this one. Little warm-up house, you know? We could even get like a porch, the walls. I have no builds planned for this video, by the way. This is truly just gonna be like freestyle. So we'll see what I end up building. Something like that. Let's get spruce out. Just gonna get like the general shape that I'm going for first, and then we're gonna get the specifics. And yeah, obviously if I wanted pure numbers, I could just build like terrible like boxes and call it a day. But I want some like kind of variation here. No interiors, by the way, just exteriors. Okay, kind of want like a porch here, like a bit of an overhang for the porch here. Beautiful, texturing a bit. Again, nothing too crazy here. Beautiful. Let's get a bit of strip wood in there. We'll get some details, some path, I don't know, windows, that kind of stuff. I'll probably call it in the first house. Again, this is gonna be the simplest one in the video. I want to get a bit more creative throughout the video, but you know, just a bit of a warm up. Go for these for the window, maybe. Okay, let's get a door. Stare out. Get real crazy with it. Real fancy. Let's get another window here. Get a bit of grass. I'll probably call it on house number 1. Some lanterns. Little splash of color in there, just kind of break up the brown and gray, and that will be house number 1. I'm pretty happy with it. Nothing crazy, but let's move on to the second one. For this one here, I think I'm gonna go for like a stone sort of base. I think I want to go for like, I don't know, it's a block palette that I kind of wanted to use, so we'll see how that works. Go for a bit more of an interesting shape. I guess we'll go for kind of an L here. I think I want odd center, something like that. Just gonna try to get the texturing like built in as I'm building it. Usually I do it after and it just kind of takes more time, but we'll see. Again, we'll go for a slab roof on this one, at least for part of it, I think. Then we'll go for stairs here. Actually, we'll go for stairs, I think. I actually don't know. No, I'm thinking about it. Something like that. Door, window, window. All right, and now for the roof palette. I was thinking something like granite and copper, maybe. I like the way these kind of blend together. I'm gonna go for something like this. I think I want 2 different roof shapes, actually. So we'll do slabs in the front, if I can get the blocks out. Yeah, we'll do slabs here. We'll do stairs back here. Again, not all these houses are gonna maybe hits, but I'm gonna like them, I think. I don't want an overhang on this one either, which might be a bit of an unpopular choice, but we'll see. I just want to use this as an opportunity to kind of experiment with a lot of different stuff. So if some of the houses don't look good, you know, my bad, but that's kind of the point of the video. All right, I don't like how long this roof is taking me. Okay, all right, let's get some details in. I think it'll pull it together because it doesn't look great right now, admittedly. But maybe if we do like, I don't know, experimenting, you know? Okay, trust the process here, trust the process. Not every house could be a hit, you know? Some leaves around. Quick path. Grass. A couple more spruce accents around, I guess. I think I like that. I think I like that. It's kind of a weird house, not something I would normally build. I think it looks pretty solid. Let's move on to the next one here, which I actually really don't have a plan for. I think we'll go with something maybe spruce, like dark prismarine. Maybe wool. Maybe I could use a similar block palette to my recent video with the guitar. Let me think about it. I think what I want to do, I think I want a tower of some sort. Like a main house section. I'm just kind of freestyling these ideas, by the way. I don't have anything planned. Something like that. Tall roof, of course. Look at this tower. Sorry if the commentary for this video is a bit dry, right? I'm focusing, you know? Focused up. It's kind of hard to focus when I'm like building with a time limit and talking, so, you know, I think you get it. But yeah, I think this is gonna look pretty good. This one's definitely gonna take longer than the other ones though. Try not to use world edit either, it just kind of feels like cheating for something like this. All right, let's get a spruce frame on this, I think. And then we'll get the prismarine in. Beautiful. Okay, all right, let's get the prismarine in. I don't know how good this is gonna look at this kind of scale. I made a house before with a similar block palette to this like a while ago and like a 1 hour build challenge, but nothing like this small, so I don't know how good it's gonna look. Hopefully not bad though. If you're enjoying this video, I'd appreciate if you subscribed. Just hit 60K subs, which is like absolutely insane. I never thought in a million years I'd have 60K subscribers, so you know, I really appreciate it. But if you're really enjoying this video, I got a Discord, which you should consider joining. A lot of cool people in there, some build tip channels, that kind of stuff. And yeah, maybe you might get some use out of it. I don't know. So right now I'm just kind of building a frame for this like tower structure I'm gonna get going on here. Which should look fine. I'm just kind of freestyling this. Whatever I end up building is whatever I end up building. Bit short. That's not bad, honestly. We should have a lot of like work to do with like shaping and stuff, I think. Let's put the porch here. Let's make it out of maybe dark oak, actually. Something like that. Some fence going. Okay, we're gonna need a door. We'll just make like a fake door, I think. Looks vaguely like a door. All right, let's get some texturing here. We need this bad. And then we gotta move on to the next house like fast here. This one's taking way too long. Then we gotta get some windows in and some leaves, then we're probably about done. But yeah, we need to wrap this up here real quick. Beautiful. All right, windows. I kind of like the way scaffolding looks with this kind of block palette. I know it's not the most popular choice ever. I got a lot of hate actually for doing this before, so it's pretty sick actually. Let's get some shelves out. Flower pot here maybe. Fancy with it. Some plants out. I'm really like taking way too much time on this build here. I think I've been doing this build for like what, 6 minutes at this point. So yeah, we really gotta wrap this up like now. All right, I think that's what we call that one. I'm really happy with that. Come on, that's a banger. That's a banger. That's a banger. All right, next. I don't have any ideas for the next one. Block palette, block palette, block palette. Brick and gray roof, I guess. I'm blanking. Andesite, stone brick, some granite for texturing, a couple slabs for roof shapes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I want this one also to slope up that way, which is gonna look really weird, but I think it'll be kind of interesting. I don't know. Give me a second here. Let's see how this lines up. I think it'll be funny. We'll do it. This one really has to be a quick one to make up for the lost time on the last house, because that one took way too long. It's not bad. I don't think I like the overhang. We're on it. Why not? We'll figure it out. All right, I don't have time to think here. Yeah, the overhang looks too big, I think. Accidentally cleared my inventory. That's huge. All right, where do we put a door? Door, I guess right here. Windows, I guess. All right, I don't know. I'm panicking a little bit currently. Not gonna lie. This one's probably gonna be the least favorite one from the video. I'm not liking this already, but it's fine. You win some, you lose some. Just gotta get the brain working here and think of another idea for the next house. Just, you know, I think this was a lost cause a little bit. You know, this is an exercise of quantity over quality, all right? So can't be too surprised we're getting stuff like this. Let me know down below at the end of this video what your favorite house is, because I'm kind of curious. I don't think anyone will say this one. I was gonna text this roof. I don't think it's worth it. We'll do a bit of stone, but not much more. Just cut our losses and move on. But I do want to actually give every house my all, and I am doing that. I just don't want to like remove stuff I built and like restart, because that's kind of just not the point here. All right, lanterns. Actually, I gotta go back and put lanterns on the last house too. I forgot about that. Beautiful. All right, we'll call it on that one. Next house. What do we got? I want to do something with like a lighter block palette. Maybe birch. I don't know what blocks use for the foundation. Maybe like a brick foundation with like birch walls. That look good. That'd be tough. Okay, hear me out. Going for like a bit more of like a modern suburb sort of style here. So bright colors, tall roofs, that kind of thing. Beautiful. I want a white trim on this roof. I don't know what color to do the inside of it. Maybe deep slate might look all right. I don't know. I'm thinking like just how houses in like suburbs kind of look sometimes. For my Google Earth series, which you should check out. Bit of detail on this. All right, let's get this roof in. I don't think I should have overhangs because the style I'm going for, but I do overhangs on basically every house. But the whole point of this challenge is to not do my usual style, really. But will that look bad? I think so. Yeah, I think that will look bad. Maybe just a front overhang. It's not bad. Kind of connect weird, but whatever. We'll run with it. It's not awful. I feel like I'm building the same thing over and over again still, but like, it does kind of need a porch. Not sure if I really like what I do with the overhang on this house, but a bit late now, so whatever. All right, calling it that. Not the best house I've ever built, not the worst house I've ever built, but we're through 5 houses in only 27 minutes. So I'm pretty happy about that. I gotta think of a new block palette though, because this is like kind of where it's gonna start getting really tough, I think. Because I have no idea. I got nothing right now. Chat, I need help. Could do like a spruce-based house, some deep slate. not the biggest fan of deep slate. I feel like it has too much contrast with most other blocks, so I usually don't use it. I know it's like a really nice block, but I feel like I was gonna say better. I don't think I'm good at building, so I'm gonna say that. But like the more decent I get at building, the less I like deep slate. I'm doing the classic, all right? I'm doing the classic. I'll get dark oak, because I got a lot of comments saying I don't use dark oak. Not the biggest dark oak fan, but I think it'll look right here. I just personally think it has too much contrast for what I would use it for, so nothing against you if you use it though, if you like it. So stop leaving comments on my videos saying I hate dark oak, please. I'd appreciate that. I'm liking this shape though. Nothing crazy, we're not, you know, reinventing anything, but it's fine. Okay, what do I make the middle out of? I have no idea. I want some color. I could try mangrove. I don't know if that'll look good or not. I don't hate that. We're on with that. I'm sure if I had like more time, there's like 100 different things I would do differently with every house. All right, so let's, you know, try to keep the comments not just pointing out things I do like wrong. All right, I'm gonna rush. You have the luxury of just getting to view it after I do it. You know what I mean? Like in the moment, it's easy to miss things, but it's fine. Beautiful. Texture maybe a little bit. Just very slight texture. We got a couple trapdoors around probably too. Oh, maybe we can get a bit of shape going. Right the other way. Some chill like that. Sure. Get a bit of a different look. All right, beautiful. Let's get the actual like house here. Maybe we have it like on a bit of a hill actually. That might be a bit of variation. Something like that. Something like that. Let's get a button. Oh, let's look at a big dark oak door probably. Beautiful. I want it to look a bit like kind of worn down, you know? Something like that. Let's get some paths out. Coarse dirt. Podzol. Coarse dirt again because our place takes some dumb. Grass. I want this to look like really overgrown. I don't know. Kind of the vibe I got going on there. There's a really not well maintained house. Couple more lanterns. My mouse stopped working. That's huge. Couple more lanterns. Then we're done there. All right, I think that's the house done. Let's take a step back. Kind of a nice, kind of a beautiful house. I like that. That's cool. I like the really like subtle shape I got going on there. All right, that is 6 houses done. So I don't know what to do next. I'm a man of few ideas. All right, let's be honest here. We could do some kind of modern suburb sort of house. Something really simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 works. Go to the middle part, and then the rest of it will like. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. I think this part should come on a block. And yeah, on these sides, they'll go up by slabs. Then hopefully it all lines up all right. I don't know how it's gonna look, we'll see. Not quite ideal. We can maybe make this part a block taller, I guess. Do it all right on time. I would like to get 10 houses, so we're kind of on pace for like 9.5. So if we can kind of get going a bit faster here, we might be able to fit another one in. It's gonna take me way longer than I'd like though. I don't know why this shape is giving me some problems here. Ideally, this house doesn't take me any more than like another minute or two, but I'm not stupid enough to think that's how it's actually gonna go because I have eyes and brain. Luckily, this kind of house like doesn't need much texturing, so that helps. Connects perfectly, by the way. Some even call me a visionary. I get that a lot, you know. It's a joke, by the way. Beautiful. Okay. Window. A little like shape section on the back here. Yeah, I'm making this house take way too long to build. What am I doing? All right, calling on that one. Not bad, not great, not bad. Nothing, literally nothing to say about it. Next house, I want to get 3 more done, but we only have 19 minutes. It's doable, but it's not easy. So we get something cherry themed here. Just kind of looking at the blocks that are in the game and just choosing random stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. If I mess this house up though, Birdie will never forgive me. Dark oak, might have some nice contrast here. I don't really know. This might be my worst house yet today. We'll see. I'm just kind of freestyling this like a lot. I have no idea what I'm building right now. Surely it'll be pretty great. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how these roofs are connecting. I'm just kind of building them. Okay, I feel like that's not that bad. It's a bit interesting, you know? You don't know about it. It's just so like unique and groundbreaking that you don't even know how to react when you see it. And that's what I was going for, so it's a win. Pink roof might be a bit too much pink, but I think we're just gonna commit to it. It's not bad. It's really not bad, honestly. Like, I thought I would hate this, but yeah, it's really not bad. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that, but hopefully we understand by now that I don't think it's that bad. All right, I don't hate that house. Not the strongest house this video so far for sure, but you know, nothing crazy. We got just under 12 minutes here. I mean, I guess just over 11 minutes here. I don't know what to build. I'll be honest. Kind of stumped. I got nothing. Like, genuinely, I actually just have nothing. Mushroom house? Been a minute. Yeah, let's build a mushroom house. Why not? Beautiful. I don't want to use spruce on this because I know I'm going to get comments saying I use spruce too much. So, what other slabs could we use here? Maybe mud to frame it? Good idea. Just gotta trust greatness, I say, as I, like, constantly admit that I'm just not that good at building. But trust the process, right? All right, we have under 10 minutes. I didn't even realize that. We're running low on time here. I want to get this house, and then I want to get another house, but I don't know if I'm going to have time for another house, so we'll see. We need to get the mushroom box out here. This one might be the worst one yet. We'll see. That'd be pretty cool. Nothing wrong with the shape, at least. Beautiful. Pale, maybe? Stands out a lot. Diorite, maybe? Stands out more. Sick. We're running out of time here. It's not great. All right, let's be real. I built better. I built worse. Just kind of there. That's okay, though. Thoughts? I like the mycelium. We're with that. I know I said I wasn't going to use world edit. That doesn't really count. I'm just changing like the plot. I'm not using it to like build the house. So I don't really care if that's cheating or not to you. It's not to me, so it's all that matters. Almost left a hole in the roof. That would have been, well, in the wall, I guess, but that would have been sick. I think I'm going to call it on that one. It's a bit under detailed, but it's not bad. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. Let's go on to the final build. I have an idea for this one, and I just really need to finish it in time. All right, what do we need here? We have under 5 minutes for this. All right, it's gonna be a small one, but it'll be fine. We are building a gingerbread house because, you know, it's December and all that. Hopefully I have enough time for this, but we'll see. Wow, yeah, we are really low on time. Oh god. Won't be the greatest gingerbread house of all time, but it will be a gingerbread house. Let's get some quartz out. We gotta speed on this. Smooth quartz block. Go, go, go. If you're enjoying this video, consider subscribing, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite house is from this video. I'm curious. I don't know. I'll review at the end, obviously, but, you know, nothing else to say right now. Should probably just focus up, though. That would probably help. Actually, really have, like, no time here. Well, I won't have time to properly texture it, but that's okay. I just need to get a finished house here in these last 2 minutes. I'm stressing. Oh my god. All right, roof's almost done. Door, windows, detail stuff, snow, concrete for the roof. All right, snow is probably the most important step. We have 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. Oh no. All right, we need more concrete out. Do I have to get a path in of some sort here? I don't have time. Well, that is the final house. It's not that bad. All right, I didn't finish it, okay? But I'm really happy overall with my showing on this challenge. Just do a quick review here of all the houses, and then we'll wrap it up here. Of course, first up, we have this banger. Honestly, like, you know, simple starting house, nothing crazy. And then we got this, like, stone, granite, copper. I like the black palette, just trying some different stuff here. This kind of banger house. Like, this is a good one. This is a good one. Very simple brick one, nothing crazy here. Kind of mid, admittedly. I like the palette on this one, I guess. Nothing too crazy again, and I didn't really do much. Just kind of trying to get the numbers up. Got this banger. I really like this one a lot, actually. I like the shape. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's just a very simple, like, nice looking house. Next, we got this one, kind of mid, you know. But I like the black palette, I guess. I mean, I didn't do much with it. It's kind of uninspired. Then we got this one, which I actually like a decent amount, although I thought I would hate it, but it looks pretty good. The mushroom house, not bad. I like it, though. I think it's, you know, I like it. I think it's cool. There's some more details you can get in this kind of house, but you need world edit. So, like mushrooms on the roof, for example, but I like it. And finally, we have the gingerbread house, which honestly, the house itself looks fine. I wish I could have got more stuff around it. Maybe some flower pots on the house itself, too. But yeah, overall, banger houses. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this, maybe I'll do more. Maybe we could fill out this whole plot behind me in some time, even though, that would probably take forever, but it will be a fun challenge, maybe a series of videos. I don't know. Yeah, subscribe, like the video, comment, join the Discord, join the Patreon, all that. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And of course, shout out to my patrons, Aelic, ThaMango, Luke007, Tommi, Natural High, and of course, Sai.